A cunning hunter weaves deceit in silken threads. Her artistry captures the eye, but it also snares her prey. But that's not the only purpose for this cyclonic masquerade. It also hypnotizes hungry guests that would make a meal out of this patient little host. The Cyclosa spider teaches careful observers an important lesson. Not everything is as it seems in life, death, and taxonomy. Welcome back to Life, Death, and Taxonomy. It's your 30 minutes of interesting animal information. I'm Joe.
And I'm Carlos.
Thank you to Cassie for the creation of our theme song. To hear more of Cassie's music, please search Cassie Michelle on YouTube or Spotify.
And thank you to Johanna for the creation of this week's artwork. To check that out, you can visit us at our home on the web at ldtaxonomy.com. And a very special thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for helping us keep the lights on. If you'd like to donate, you can visit us. Oh man, I didn't have it written down this time. If you would like to donate, you can visit patreon.com/ldtaxonomy or click on donate on our website. There we go.
And today we're talking about a sneaky spider, but more on that later.
Very sneaky. A specific movie came into mind when I thought about what this spider does. I'll talk about it probably later on, but we're talking about the Cyclosa spider, also known as the trash spider, the trash line orb weaver, or the garbage line spider. Very derogatory terms, given that spider is also already kind of derogatory. We found a brown widow and their clutch of eggs underneath the kids' water table outside. So we've just been thinking a lot about spiders today for some reason. But we're gonna call it here the teeny trashman and the ancient alien Anansi. Anansi being the mythological African spider that I, for some reason, remember reading stories about as a kid. Why did I hear Anansi stories?
I never heard those.
That's weird. It's
We've
like
talked about them before.
it's a trickster spirit or something like that. It takes the form of a spider. But yeah, would you like to taxonomize this one?
Sure.
All right, if you say so. If you insist. If you have to twist my arm, we'll do it. It's in a kingdom you know, love, and are in. That kingdom is Animalia. The phylum is Arthropoda. It's an arthropod. Subphylum, best subphylum. I think I can at least put that as nominate it for best subphylum. Chelicerata. Just so fun to say. It sounds like just the best cut of like charcuterie meat. Like there's the salami, and then there's the chelicerata with the Gouda and the feta. Delicious. The class is Arachnida. Sorry. The order is Araniae, so we're in spiders. Suborder is Araniomorphae, form of spider. Family is Araniidae. The subfamily is Araniinae. Just a little changes here and there. And then the genus is Cyclosa, and the species is Mulmanensis. So the binomial nomenclature on this is Cyclosa mulminensis. We'll do that. Which brings me to the listener's favorite part of the show, nitty gritty nomenclature. The part of the show where I ask you, Joe, a question, and that is, what is the English translation for the binomial nomenclature for this animal, which is Cyclosa mulminensis? What does it mean? Does it mean A, round mound creator, B, spinner of mulmine, which is a city, C, sticky silk spinning spider, or D, circular orchid?
Spinner of mole mine or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't.
Final answer.
I could have just put a bunch of cities in there, and then it would have been impossible for you to get the right answer. Or I could have put 2 cities in there, and then you would have immediately had a 50-50 shot. So maybe I should have done that. Yes, it is a spinner of mole mine, which is a city that has been renamed to Malamine.
Oh.
Malamine, Burma, I believe. Burma or Bangladesh? Started with a B. I actually didn't write it down. Myanmar. I'm wrong on all accounts.
Oh. Okay. Good.
All right. Let's talk about what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
It's very spider-like. It's like a little armored tank. It has a pale brown body with dark brown spots. It kind of looks like it's got, like, someone spilled some coffee on it. Its abdomen is mottled with these colors, so that gives it kind of a camouflage depending on its environment. And it has these long spindly legs, and they're actually pretty small. When I think of an orb weaver, I think of the ones that we have here in Florida, the golden orb weaver, which is the size of the palm of your hand, and is the stuff of nightmares, especially in arachnophobes' nightmares. But this orb weaver is pretty small. So how small is it, Joe?
It's a great question. Welcome to the beloved Measure Up segment, the official listeners part of the show. The part of the show that's introduced when we present the animal size and dimensions through relatable terms. In relatable terms, through a quiz that's fun for the whole family. It's also part of the show that's introduced by you when you send an audio of yourself saying, singing, or chittering the words of Measure Up into ldtaxonomy@gmail.com. We don't have a new Measure Up intro this week, but that means we get to hear from an animal. Carlos is going to tell us who it is.
I bet it's a spider.
Without further ado, the listener's favorite part of the show.
Place your last hand, Chula.
I don't think so.
You've already done this one.
7 more!
I know, but I like him.
I don't know his name, unfortunately.
I don't know if he has a name.
But he is the evil spider henchman in Fievel Goes West.
Yeah. The flying ah.
Yeah, the flying
what?
ah. I love the flying ah. Who puts Fievel into a buttered sandwich or something like that.
He does?
Helps to do that. No, he puts Fievel into a bottle, and then John Cleese puts him into a buttered sandwich and is about to eat him before he gets interrupted.
His name is T.R. Chula.
I don't think they say that once in the movie.
He's voiced by John Lovitz.
Really?
Yeah.
That's John Lovitz? That's a star-studded movie for like a basically direct-to-DVD sequel.
Was it?
No, I don't think it was direct-to-DVD, but it's got all the hallmarks of a direct-to-DVD Disney sequel.
Being good.
But What?
No, I think it's good. Direct-to-DVD sequels are not.
Oh, well, it just playing on a lot of the original tropes. But it's more star-studded than your average one. It's got Aladdin and the King of Thieves vibe, where it's like
That's fair enough.
it's still very interesting, and also John Rhys Davies is in this one.
Yeah. Let's talk about their body length. They have a length of about the head and carapace, not including the legs. The body length is 4.7 millimeters or 0.185 inches. Females are generally larger than males. So how many of these things, or which one of these is correct lengthwise?
How do these compare?
104 Cyclosa. What?
How do these compare? I guess you can say.
Yeah. How do they compare?
How do they measure up?
How do they measure up, and which one is correct? Is the way that goes. 104 of this spider go into the length of a Philippine eagle feather. B, 14.9 of this spider go into the length of a Thai water beetle. Or C, 1.4 Myanmar sesame seeds go into the length of this spider.
An eagle feather. Because it's cool. I like it.
Final answer?
Yeah, the eagle feather. A.
The correct answer is B, 14.9 go into the length of the water beetle. The Thai water beetle is a giant water beetle that is used in local cuisine.
I'm good.
No, thanks.
There's other Thai food that I would prefer.
Yep, it's a disgusting, looks like almost like a cockroach, and people eat it. That's a tough sell.
I don't want to yoke their yak, but that's not my cup of tea.
That's sure.
And I've eaten bugs before.
And I've had tea before.
And I've had tea, and those two. And I don't want to put bugs in my tea.
Let's talk about the diameter of their webs. They make webs that are about 10 to 30 centimeters, or approximately 4 to 12 inches in diameter. How do these compare? Which one of these is correct? A, 140 of this spider go into the length of a Philippine eagle feather.
No.
Bringing that back.
No, wait. 140 of the spider's web? We're talking about the web diameter, right?
Yeah. 140 of the spider's web.
Go into a...
Or B...
Wait. But you said the spider's web is almost 12 inches long, right?
Right.
Go into a 140 of the diameter
Did I need
of...
to say something else? 14.0. Okay.
Philippine eagle feathers go into the...
No. 14... Yeah. The other way. 14 webs.
14 webs go into the length of a Philippine eagle feather. So we're talking about a 14-foot eagle feather.
I think I meant wingspan. Wingspan.
Okay, what are the other two? I'm just going to choose one of those.
B, 4 Cyclosa menopause go into the diameter of a Thai mango seed.
Cyclosa what?
It is the other way around, by the way. 4 mango seeds go into the diameter of the web. 12 or C, 21 go into the length of a Myanmar Kamavaka manuscript page.
Kamavaka?
Which is a Buddhist palm leaf text.
That one. I want to know more about Kamavaka manuscript pages.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
I got these all got like flipped. Oh, you got it right. Let's not
Let's not dwell in the past.
let's not dwell on the past. I think the math on that last one was all bad, but you got it right. So no one has to check. Let's launder that question.
Or you're not going to tell us more about Kamavaka manuscript text?
Yeah, I said it was a Buddhist palm leaf text.
Oh, is that it? Okay. It's not like it's not one that
They don't eat it.
Buddha. The Buddha didn't punish a dragon by turning it into a palm leaf text that everyone had to read on their pilgrimage in order to attain enlightenment. Because that's something the Buddha would do, just to be mean.
He's mean.
He is mean.
You don't think of this tubby little happy guy as mean.
Well, Buddha is a title, less than a person. So it's like the Buddha is whoever's sitting in that seat at the moment. And then
is there a Buddha now?
And there's lesser Buddhas. You can become a Buddha. Certain deities can become Buddha. So I don't know exactly how it works because you could never pay me enough to read Journey to the West or watch any of the adaptations, but I did play Black Myth Wukong, so that's about all I got.
Oh, okay. You're an expert.
I am an expert. And I watched lore videos. Okay, so let's do some major fast facts before we go into the major facts. The Cyclosa spider lives in the tropics, a pretty wide range from Africa all the way to East Asia. But it does have a notable presence on Orchid Island off of Taiwan's southeast coast. It likes, like I said, the tropics, rainforests, humid areas. They like to build their webs in low vegetation near water. Males will court females with vibrations on their webs, like sending a risky text and just waiting on those 3 dots. Just like, come on. They, like most spiders, eat small insects like flies and moths that are caught in their webs. And and like most orb weavers, they will sit at the center of the web and wait for the prey to run into it, and then they'll wrap them up like a chimichanga. They live for about a year, assuming they don't get eaten or parasitized first. And they are mostly solitary. They only really get together when they're mating, or they are competing for web real estate. And they have to keep an eye out for wasps, birds, larger spiders, particularly jumping spiders, and anyone who can see through the facade, which I'm sure we'll learn about more. And let's learn about it now. Do you have any major facts?
Oh, sure. The Cyclosa spider makes small orb webs with linear web decorations, often composed of prey remains, silk, and other debris. These decorations are strategically arranged in the web to serve multiple purposes, including camouflage and predator deterrence. The web decoration in this particular species mimics the spider's own size and shape, effectively creating a fake spider decoy sitting in the web. This behavior has been studied in this species, Mulman Rider, especially on Orchid Island, Taiwan, where these decorations resemble a spider's body, confusing potential predators like wasps. The fake spider decoys are thought to enhance survival by diverting predators' attention away from the actual spider. Studies have shown that wasps are less successful in attacking this Cyclosa spider when the decoys are present compared to when they are not present. And they might target the decoy instead, which might be a sticky situation for a wasp.
Literally.
Yeah. So this is part of a broader strategy among Cyclosa spiders known as trash line orb weaving, where debris in the web, also called trash lines, serves as both camouflage or, in this case, a decoy. Unlike most orb weaver spiders that face downward in their webs, some Cyclosa species, including this one, face upward, potentially to align with their decoration or to further blend in.
That's interesting. I guess they do all spiders do tend to face downward. But I'm not really sure that it would matter all that much.
Right.
Especially because they're probably heavier on their rumps. Their abdomens are big, so it would be easier to hang than it would be to like push yourself up.
Right.
So that's an interesting trend I never thought about. These guys have it right. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. The decorations are made from materials including insect remains, plant matter, silk, and they're arranged in linear patterns across the web. In this species, they're shaped to look very strikingly, in some cases, similar to a spider's same size, shape, and in some situations, I guess, coloration, if they get the right materials. But I mean, they're going for brown. Dark colors are brown, creating illusions of multiple spiders in the web. Research indicates that these decoys reduce predation, and it's particularly like a lot of species in the genus put stuff in there. You could like shapes and stuff like that. But in this case, it's particularly notable because it looks like a lifelike decoy. If you look this up, I wonder, you might see some, like when I first heard of this, I saw a fake version. Like it was an article with a image that was like, looked like another spider. Obviously it's not that good. If you, in certain situations, you wouldn't be confused. It's slightly spider shaped, but maybe a wasp would be confused.
Yeah, what I see is like it's a line with 3 lumps on it, about the same shape, about the same size and shape. It's just 3 like lumps in the web,
Yeah.
And so, like at a first glance, you're not immediately sure which one is the spider.
Yeah, so the webs for a lot of orb weavers serve as a nest for offspring. Spiderlings develop distinct colorations and patterns as they mature. That has nothing to do with it. But the spiderlings are also protected by this feature of this strange big spider in the spider web. Yeah. There's some that even have legs and stuff like that.
That's meticulous.
Yeah. But yeah, trash lines. But in some cases, it looks like other trash lines for other spiders. It just looks like some junks in there. But in some, there's a similar species called the debris orb weaver that will actually weave junk in a spiral pattern on the web. So in a normal silken web, it might be almost invisible with a clear spider in there. But with this like spiral pattern, it's pattern disruption. It's visually hard to pinpoint where the spider is in the spiral.
Well, yeah, a lot of these guys aren't called Cyclosa for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Most of their webs do take a kind of crop circle pattern. For the I suppose for pattern disruption, or just have more going on in a web to make it more difficult to pinpoint the owner of that web. But then you throw trash around, or you specifically like this guy, you bag up your trash, but then you don't take it out to the curb on trash day. You just leave it around your house. Then people mistake you for trash.
One of the big, like, there's on Wired.com. There's an article about this, and they have a picture of one that is a clump in the middle with a head and 8 arms, 8 offshoots. And it actually looks like there's a couple ones like that. One with 7 arms, so they're not like counting. Sometimes they get it pretty close though.
The birds and wasps are counting though. Oop, almost got me. That one's got 7 legs. I know that all spiders have 8 legs. You can't fool me, trash spider. You're
but
garbage.
That's crazy. Yeah. Some web decorators make just an X because they sit in the web with their arms in pairs, you know? Like I don't know if you've ever seen a golden orb weaver, they sit like that.
Yeah.
So they look like an X.
I have seen a golden orb weaver. I just walked into a house where the biggest one I've ever seen in my life had built a web over the sliding glass door.
Great.
And I heard it moving around its web. When you can hear a spider moving around its web, like if I were, I don't know, I was like, that's too big. It's too big if it makes sound.
You're supposed to be graceful and silent.
Not like a mouse. Not
You're
the size of a mouse.
clomping around here.
I walked under. I was walking underneath the sliding glass door, and I heard it, and I was like, shh. You're gonna wake the baby. Yeah, this is a pretty smart cookie. It's kind of like when you are a spider and you have this many predators, especially a small spider, it's kind of like living your life with just sniper hitmen all around you all the time. Because a bird or a wasp can just go flying through your web and just eat you without you really even having a chance to think about it. And so you just fill your house with mannequins, like Kevin McAllister style.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, maybe they'll shoot one of the mannequins instead of me. And it works.
Yeah, I would think if I was a wasp, that's a higher risk, unless you're way bigger.
I mean, wasps were way bigger than this guy. He's so tiny.
That's true. He's little.
He's 0.1 inches. No, if a wasp was going to go, take down a wolf spider, then it's it's me or him. It's not a bird and the worm situation. It's a sperm whale and a giant squid situation where I'm still most likely going to win, but it's going to hurt.
Right. Well, that's all I got for that.
All right, that was the Cyclosa spider, the trash orb weaver, trash line orb weaver. For you out there in Podcastia, put crop circles in your webs. For heaven's sake, do it. Surround yourself with copies of yourself for protection. And put your trash out on Thursday night so you don't miss the Friday morning pickup and have to spend the next week smelling the old garbage and trying to find a place to find the new garbage, like the Cyclosa spider here in Life, Death, and Taxonomy.
Hey Taxonomy Titans, I just want to remind you that we have a Patreon that you can find by going to ldtaxonomy.com/donate. All of our episodes are uploaded there. Sign up for free to engage with us, leave episode suggestions, or chat with other animal enthusiasts. If you find it in your heart to donate, it will help us cover some costs and continue to make the show. Plus, we'll thank you every week. Most importantly, thank you all for listening.
Life, Death, and Taxonomy is my favorite in the world podcast.
This is the Hoarder House of Spiderwebs.